Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Jurassic-Stryker here. Welcome to Conan Exiles. Did you guys like my masterpiece? Oh yeah, it took me a while to build, but welcome to the House Showcase Part 2. There is a Part 1 where I did used to build it. It was like my old house used to be over there on my friend's server. But I liked it so much that I wanted to build it again on my server. And my friend helped me build it. Well, he helped me get the resources. I did most of the building, but that's not all I did. Now, I'll go ahead and show you guys around, cuz this thing looks awesome how I built it. So you got the first building and the other building. Yeah. Got two twins, and then we got the main headquarters. So right now, this one right here is Chris's house that I built for him. And I built myself a place. And right here is our community. Now, there's not a whole lot to, show, but because right now it's just an empty house for now, or an empty building. But I'm basically gonna kind of show you around basically what's gonna happen. In other words, so right here will basically be kind of like the kitchen or storage room. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to decide about that later. Up here, it's basically the same thing. But yeah, look at that. It looks so cool. My mind is just kind of blowing how I came up with this on my friend's server, which is I will upload that here soon. But don't mind the nudity. I was just I was just kind of screwing around, just building the house, and I do apologize. I would have shown you guys how to build it, but unfortunately I was listening to my music and I didn't. It might have been some of the music that I was playing could have been copywritten. So that's why I didn't record it of myself building this place. But yeah, I built this, and this. My friend, all he did is to kind of help out is he built all those lockers down there and literally filled them up with resources for me while I was continuing to build, because building a base this big takes a amount of resources, a whole lot. And see, doing this, if you create your own server and you go into what's called active co-op, you can literally do stuff with friends without being annoyed by other players on the map that you would probably see. So yeah, but other than that, so this is basically what my old house used to be on his server, which is we had to go ahead and scrap it because there was several updates, and apparently it was making our inventory, which is our character in the middle, stretch out, and some of those things were also glitching out. Even when we were customizing our character just kind of glitched out. So yeah, a lot of ifs and bugs, but that's okay. We went ahead and started all over, and this time we're on my server, and Chris loved my creation in his server. He wanted to build it, but he didn't know how, and I was kind of teaching him. And so basically he just came to the decision that he wanted me to go ahead and do the building while he did the gathering. So that's what we agreed on, and so it worked out. And look at this. It looks so cool. Now this one right here was just an accident. I was just, because I had so many of these platforms, I went ahead and just to see what would happen, and it created this room, and I couldn't go any further because it was giving me a bunch of red, that red indicator thing. And so when I looked at it, I was like, oh my god, I created another room that actually could work with this room. And so I thought this could be like the storage, the supplies for food, and the kitchen. Where in this area, on top on top of the building where I'm at, this is where we're gonna put our shrine, or where we worship the gods. And down here will basically be probably all the resources, probably food resource, maybe, I'm not sure. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but right in here is gonna be basically like the community center, basically. You want stuff done, you do it there. And so that's what it's gonna be. And so what I did is I went ahead, because I was thinking about just making our rooms in this building, but then I just started thinking, because I was gonna have them attached to this thing, but of course they're uneven for some reason. Even though I put, usually when I make stuff equal, I always put a brick connected to that brick while I'm doing building. And for some reason, the brick broke, and I don't know what really happened, so I just, whatever. Because what I was basically trying to make, I was trying to make like a spaceship, in other words. So anyways, this is Chris's house I built for him. Mine will look exactly the same from top to bottom, and he could do whatever he wants in this room. Basically, in these rooms that I built, he could put his bed anywhere he wants. He could put his decorations anywhere he wants. He could put his thralls, his animals, wherever he wants. Now these two pieces I could not fix for some reason. It would not attach, so I just put a triangle shaped roof thingy, like this thing right here. I put one of those on top just to kind of make it look like, I don't know, where it's not such a hole. But I guess you could put a chimney there. But yeah, basically in these houses we're gonna put probably a couple of boxes. That's it, and just mostly decoration, and basically make it, make how you want to make it without having a kitchen, a bench, any working benches. We're not gonna have in our houses because we just want it to be decorations, basically. And mine is basically the same thing. I'm going to definitely put my bed somewhere. It's probably over there towards those windows. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, man. And yeah, I went ahead and put the oh god damn, that freaked me out. I went ahead and put the foundations on top. I didn't do it to this one because, like I said, this is where we're gonna put our shrine. I think it's the two-faced goddess. That's the one where we went with. So we're gonna worship her, and I'll show you over there in a minute as soon as I get here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have gone up the stairs. That'd probably been easier. Probably put the shrine back here. Maybe a few other decorations here. I don't know. We'll see. And it's getting dark. But yeah, here you. Shit. Wow, I like how it's still raining. It's been raining this whole entire time when I got done with his house and my house, just the top part of it. And it's still raining. Holy crap, too bad I can't do this like an arc, Is it, do I got any bugs on me? I do. There we go, 100%. Okay, good, it's getting morning. Yeah. In my world, I customize my own server settings, so if any of my friends want to join me, they're gonna feel almost just as powerful as Hercules, but you can still die. I didn't make it where you're invincible. No, that's cheating right there, because I like to have a little bit of fun. Because for one thing about Conan and Ark and most survival games, they're not as fun. You start to lose interest when it's just you alone. I'm doing stuff like this, like what I just built here, with friends, you start to feel the game. You start to feel how it operates, how it works, and how fun it can be when you have a community. And so, yeah, it gets it does basically. In other words, the game could be more complex with a group of people than just solo in it. I used to solo Conan. If you've seen the episodes from the previous, I was mostly by myself. Yes, game gets quite fun, but then it gets lacking and everything, and so you start to get kind of not so fun, and you get bored and you just forget about the game. But one thing is, once I showed Chris everything on Conan, he actually was starting to like it, and he got himself the game, and then oh, look at that. That looks cool. It looks like something off of what's it called? 40 Warhammer 40K? I can't remember what it was. 50K maybe? No, I think it was 40K. I can't remember. But yeah, it looks like something off theirs. Also looks like something else, but I'm not even gonna mention it. But yeah, that looks so cool. It's got like guns and stuff, and a big phaser in the middle. Yeah. Whee! I lost my train of thought. What was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. He was watching me kind of play this when I was kind of like doing like a share play with him to kind of show him what the game can offer. And he was like, oh, he was so, mind blowing. He went ahead and got himself the game. I taught him how to play it, because he built his little thing here. I think I do show it off in the first video when I first built my first house. Because I was trying to, I'll say it this way. In the first video, you won't see it, but I do mention, I think, I'm not sure what I do talk about, but I was trying to make my house oval-like, or at least round-like, because I didn't want it just being square. And so I was just going through so many testings and testings without looking it up of how to do it. I came across one. And so if you guys want to do this, all you gotta do is kind of like pay attention to the floor, how I did it. So basically what I did is I put 5 squares down. Then I spiked it. Spiked it there, spiked it there. Don't put these ones here yet. Just put the spikes on the squares where it's pointing that way like a teeth. There and there and there, all the way around. Then fill them in. Put the other spikes, the ones that kind of go downwards, all the way around, except for here. Don't put no spikes here. Don't put no spikes here. Just go kind of like an oval shape. Then you put a square here, then a spike, and square, all the way down. 4 squares. Then a spike, square, and then 2 spikes, square, spike, and then 4 squares down. And you basically rinse and repeat. So basically the same thing here. Spikes. And then this one was just by accident. I wanted to see if I could create something. It turned out pretty cool looking. And it's the same thing with the ceilings. Rinse and repeat. Pretty cool how you can get very creative just by testing. That's all you can do is test it. Because that's what I did right here. I was just going, oh, I got extra pieces. I'm just gonna, place them down so I can scrap them and get the minerals out of them, the resources. And so I went, and it created this. Another cool ass room. Because you got like a circle here, and if you go over here, you got a circle here. Circle here, circles here. You can see all the circles in every, angle. I think that's so cool. And that's how I created it. Ain't that neat? So yeah, the first video will show you basically, like, I was going around showing you my house. Because I was, like, I did just to remember, because I wasn't sure if I was going to remember it. And so this is what my friend built. He built these boxes, and me and him just went ahead and put our resources in them and everything. And this is what was left over. Some of the roofing, stairs, and then the shrine I built a long time ago. And he built these so I could. He stuck his arms in there. So he could put all the resources in there for me so I could come grab it when he's out foraging around. But, yep, he's right here laying down. Yeah, went ahead and made beds, that way in case if anything happened, we would be okay. And so, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I have. I mean, this took probably 6 hours. Let's see, it was like, what time is it now? See. Yeah, about 6 hours of making. Because for one thing, we had to walk our lazy asses from this area down all the way up here. Mostly we just swam because we were able to move faster. But until we got to this spot. Because this place is a really nice place for resources. There's a lot of metal in this area. Maybe not a lot as much as the northern area, which is up here. There's a lot more metal up there. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like button, leave me a comment. I'll see you in the future, maybe some more of Conan Exiles, because this was an absolute blast. So, I'll catch you guys in another episode of Conan Exiles. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye. Oh my god, that thing looks cool. Oh my god. It's so awesome. Bye.